In the past, you were produced by scene originals like Steve Austin and Devin Townsend. Raz, however, was produced by less famous Josh William. Why do you always take new risks instead of staying with the same old team? Progress seems to be no forever to you.
It's very important, actually. I learned that very early on when we did the first 2 records with Steve Austin, and then we did the Palaces record with Devin Townsend. And there was, I think, sometimes making change is difficult, and people don't want to do it because you get comfortable with the same team and faces, and you learn to understand each other. But I think sometimes change, even though it might be uncomfortable, is the thing that helps you grow. So we have purposefully tried to never stay in one place too long, because I really believe that evolution happens when you kind of put yourself in a new place and see what happens.
Evolution through revolution.
A bit, yeah.
Okay. In America, you play huge venues and amazing festivals. Isn't it straight for you to play in a relatively small club tonight here in Germany?
I appreciate it because it keeps the band very real. You know, we're not. We don't have the big heads about us. In the U.S., we might play the arenas, and in Canada, we just did amazing shows. The record debuted at #1 in Canada. So, you know, things are very good for us in different parts of the world. Australia is the same. And here across Europe, outside of the UK, which is also fairly big, it's still a work in progress, right? And I blame some of that on the old record label. I blame some of that on the type of music that we're doing just is slightly different than the norm here, and it's taking a little while to catch on. But it's not. There's no goal for us to. There was never a goal to play an arena in the U.S. And there's no goal for us to play an arena in Germany. So this is the kind of shows that not long ago we would be lucky if 20 people came to any show. So to know that we're playing here, and last week they told us that the show here had been moved up to the venue. There was apparently we were supposed to play even smaller place. So this is great. We can start to feel that things are growing. So it's inspiring, and it keeps us kind of focused on the job that we have to do and the work that we have to put in here.
Growing even in Germany.
Yeah, we never thought it was possible. After the first, honestly, it's a true story. After the first 2 times we came to Europe, we did really well in the UK, and then as soon as we got outside, I think Germany was one of the first places we played, and we did it 2 or 3 times over 2 years, and kept coming, and it was bar, 100, 200 people, and which I never would complain. I'm glad that people were coming to see us do what we do. I was very happy about that, but it was very different, everywhere else in the world. So we told our manager, we said, we think that the German experiment has failed. But now it seems to be on the rise, so we're happy. We're very happy. Yeah.
Okay, Randy is one of the few singers in modern metal who doesn't sing clear lines or sweet melodies. Is it because of the principle, or do we have to fear things like this in the future?
I think in the same way that the band, we wouldn't want a keyboard player, and we wouldn't want Randy to sing. It's the same kind of thing. We don't want to make this music. For us, this is a aggressive outlet kind of music. We're able to exercise our demons and play, this heavy music, and to try to soften it up or make it so that more girls will like it or something. It just is stabbing the heart of the whole idea. So I don't think you should ever expect any kind of singing or stuff like that. And things that he's singing about are things that he's affected by and upset about. And I think that those kinds of topics and that kind of aggression in his voice will stay till the end of the day.
I like. Nice. Okay. I guess I have a similar question. In my opinion, Lamb of God might do the trick and unite metalheads of almost every age. What's your opinion to this thesis?
Well, that's true. That'd be nice. I mean, I listen to all kinds of different stuff. I love some black metal stuff. I love the 80s hair metal stuff. I love the power metal. Yesterday I was just watching Nightwish. You know, it was an awesome show. And then Marilyn Manson was after that, and it was an awesome show. I'm not afraid, you know, of enjoying other bands other than my own, or bands that sound exactly like my own. I listen to all kinds of stuff, and not just even hard rock. I listen to, you know, Steely Dan and Norah Jones and The Gathering, and, you know, all kinds of different stuff across my plate. So I've never been one of those people that's, you know, said, oh, I only like black metal and I hate everything else. And, you know, if you don't wear corpse paint, then it's bull, you know, it's fake. You know, I've never been one of those guys. You know? So I love listening to all kinds of different metal, and I think we incorporate a lot of different things from different types of metal because we're constantly listening and constantly growing as musicians. And, oh, that sounds, you know, that band sounds cool. It's a, you know, kind of cool idea. And, you know, you don't go and learn how to play that and copy that exactly, but you make your own kind of spin on it. So we're listening to all these things. So I don't know that we will ever unite anything, but I think there's a little bit of everything in what we do.
Okay. Yes, my last question. You played a lot of shows all over the world. There have to be some memorable stories to tell. At least one.
At least one. Here's a good one. We were in Arizona in the US, and it was maybe 4 years ago. Big show, maybe 2,000 people, and security barricade up front. You know, the big guys up front. Nobody can get on stage. And halfway through the show, I look over, and this guy has come up somehow, got over the barricade, through the security guys, gotten onto stage, and he's hanging on to Mark like this. And Mark is very kind of not a very touchy person, you know. It's even we kind of leave Mark alone. So I thought right away Mark's going to punch him or hit him with his guitar or something, and they were just stuck together. And I look over at Mark, and he looks scared, and I look over at the side of the stage, like, is security going to come and get this guy? And everybody on the side of the stage is like, and I'm like, what is going on? And so I finally really start to pay attention to what's going on. And this guy somehow got over the barricade, through the security guard. He's only got one leg, and it's still wrapped up kind of in bandages and stuff, right? Like he's soon released from the hospital. It's not bleeding or anything, but it's, you know, still bandages. And he has a colostomy bag. Is that, you know what this is? Yeah, okay. He has it, and it's fallen to the ground, and it's wrapped around Mark's guitar cable. So they can't pull apart, or else everything will go everywhere. So the show has to stop very carefully, untwist everything, and get this person off. So that was a very interesting night.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing more to say. Drew, thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
I am looking forward to see you tonight.
Hope you enjoy the show.
And yeah. MyRevelations, Köln, Stolberg, Chris Adler, Lamb of God. Thank you very much.
Cool. That was good.